Okie doke. Let's get into it. I'm not doing anything too crazy. It's just reset, so I decided to stream a little bit some of the stuff that I'm going to be up to. I've been working on like my what's this? The Hiram ring quest, so I got to get some stuff done for that. And I've just been kind of up to random things, getting titles. I did the Mirage Isle thing early today. Actually, where am I placed in that right now? Because I got a 480, which isn't that great. I'm 29th in place. Yeah, this will probably go above 100. Maybe not. Okay, so I'm in the top. I'm in Divine. Oh, that's not that great. Divine is 6 coins. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so I did that this morning, and just mostly just chilling, hanging out. Today we'll try to do some arenas later. I want to get like the daily stuff that I normally get done, so we'll do that. And otherwise we're just chilling. I'm here kind of answering questions that people might have. I'll do arenas a little later as well. Once I think most people are kind of done with the dailies, because I do mine a little later if I want to. I don't really want to. I don't enjoy the dailies, and I don't really need to do them anymore, so I just kind of stay away from those. I'll wait until the garden comes out, and then I'll just do stuff at the garden. And then otherwise, I think everything's pretty chill. I do want to mention one more thing, which I found out. The garden itself, you can actually go up to it now. You can actually go up to the steps, much closer than you ever could before. And you can kind of peer down into the abyss of the very, very long hole into the ground. You can go do that right now. And actually, if you do it, you get an achievement for doing so. I'm sure that achievement will be there once the garden comes out, because it's just like, hey, went to the garden achievement, which is pretty cool. But, you can go do that right now, so feel free to. And I just did that yesterday. I was exploring a little bit. I tried to fly over the garden, because it won't let you go through, because there's a big wall, but you can get up into the top of the mountain and kind of fly over it before it kicks you out. So you can do that, and I did that. And yeah, it kicks you out. I mean, that hasn't changed. But you can still kind of fly a little bit over it and peer down into the bottom, which is cool. I mean, it's not the most useful thing in the world, but it's there. What's this guy doing? Is he doing these quests? He's doing Marianople packs. Wow. Alright, well, I am not doing a Marianople pack. I want to get my blue salt stuff done for today. I also want to get this Abyssal Library thing done, because I need to get Gilderon's Heart so that I can get the augmented ring. And at least make a little bit further progress on that. I still need a whole bunch of stuff to actually get the completely completed ring, the one that combines technically both of the flawless rings. I'm sorry, the augmented ring and the flawless ring for the dream ring. A little bit of progress I need to make there. I still need a Kraken's Eye. So, I'll get to that eventually, but man, I just want to get to the point where I'm doing the dungeon stuff, because at least that's fine. I can do the dungeon things, and, for the dream ring, over the course of, 4 days or whatever, and then that'll be finished, and I'll be happy, but I just need to get to that point. That's all I want, and it's just going to take a little bit of time, clearly. Otherwise, I think everything has been pretty good, so we're just chilling today, and then I want to do some arenas later once this stuff is done. But starting the stream, because I'm playing anyways, figured why not. I'll help answer any questions that people might have, and we'll see how today goes. Last time went really, really well. It was very interesting, and I enjoyed the stream, even though it was also 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. I know all the time, right at the 2 hour, 2.5 hour mark, a whole bunch of people start flying in, and then it becomes rowdy, and that's great. I love it. That's awesome. I have no problems with that. We'll get to the point where I stream a little bit longer, up to 4 hours and longer and such, because I know that 2 hour mark seems to be the golden ticket to entertainment, and more people start asking questions and interacting. I don't know why. I don't know why that happens. Why? It's always at random times when people start coming in. So I don't think it's a time thing. I think it's just a 2 hour thing, which is really weird, and a weird way to say it, because it doesn't make any sense to me. They're like, oh, 2 hours, suddenly people fly in. But something about that, I don't know, I've noticed. That's all that I've noticed. The only patterns I've noticed with streaming. But at the same time, I'm not trying to like get a really big audience right now. I just want to help answer questions. So that's why I've kind of been streaming limited times, because I'm just getting back into it. And we'll see how it goes in the future. And again, I do these kind of intros because this is going to all end up on YouTube. So, you know, kind of the first few minutes here of people watching YouTube get a little bit of an introduction. And then probably just scroll through the rest of the video looking for whatever it is that I'm doing or whatever conversations we had. Or if you are a, I don't know, maybe a returning person that, you know, you wanted to go to the VOD just because you wanted to, like, I don't know, recheck an answer to a question at one point, you can do that. All the things are updated. All of them go up to YouTube. So, I think that's all the stuff to talk about while I make this trip up to 2 Crowns Trade Port. Yeah, it was the Nation Day exile stuff. We didn't get any exiles, right? Because that was all updated. Nobody got anything really. Just Hiram can go up to the other factions. So everything's pretty normal there. We will we'll see how today goes otherwise. Oh, also, yeah, I do need to do this heart thing. Let me see if WoW wants to help. Holy crap, there's a lot of people online. That's not normal. Okay, that's good. Alright, that one's done. Sell it. And that is to Gwynedd. Ah, let's go to Gwynedd. Whatever, we'll take a portal, get some of these things done. What else do I need to do? I need to do... I need to make a list of all the things for Blue Salt Bonds, because there's quite a few, actually. Some obscure things as well. But I don't like... I love having checklists for things, honestly. Because, obviously, you know, you can go back and make sure you did whatever, but... man, we really need to get 70k weaponry because these are pretty expensive things. Or no, 130k, holy cow. Ionod weapons, jeez. Anything that I want? Nah. Anyways, I like having checklists for stuff. I have a checklist for like everything that I'm trying to actually achieve in the game too, so I can kind of mark them off over time. However, I feel like a daily checklist is too stressful for me, and yet I know that I need one, because I always forget stuff. I'll just make a portal for these guys. I think that's 2 crowns I can go to, right? 2 crowns, and then there's actually a... There is a web page that shows all of the Blue Salt bonds. Where is that web page? It's not a web page, it's a Google Sheets list for Win. Originally created by Clemmy, updated by Alpine Stars and Miyu, and I'm going to the right place, which is good, based on this list. First, there's a very long load time. Alright. Fabric done. What's next? I want to go to Animar. Oh, I need to do the Animar thing. Oh god. God, it's another thing. Animar. I think it's here. Yeah. Animar. Do the 10-minute thing. Alright. Leather. Alright, now let's go to the Animar thing. I still have yet to get an Astra Blessed Daru. So, I don't know. At this point, I've pretty much given up. There's no way I'm going to get that title. I really want the title. I'm trying to title hunt. I'm trying to get all the titles. And I'm going to be doomed because of RNG, which is a shame. I don't like the RNG titles. Or RNG, really important things. I don't know. I guess it's not a really important thing. It's a nice to have. I get that. But, yeah, it's only for 2 weeks, so I really don't have that much of a chance to get it, you know? Either I'm gonna get it or I'm not. Alright, let's go put my baby down. Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. Thanks. Alright. Alright. Which of these quests do I still need to accomplish? Let's see. Spring. Okay, we need to feed the Daru and build soccer nets and play music. And animal friends. Okay, here's music. Oh no, that's dolls. Dolls isn't really here, is it? I've noticed. We'll do dolls. Maybe it's like a secret quest. Same with the book one. The book one doesn't seem to be in this list. Oh, hey, okay, cool, feeding, great. That's, I need 2 more for that. Ah, nice. Look at that chicken. This egg is going, and wait, it's got a little cup. It's got a mug, too, that's cute. Alright, this is almost done. Okay, 10 minutes, brilliant. Oh, why is there always a loading screen for this one? It's within the distance. It's within 200 meters, I believe. Maybe not. Oh, also, I completed, kind of. I didn't completely complete, but I have gotten quite a good progress on another side project of mine. One that I thought was not going to happen. And then I got the Red Dragon bow from the Red Dragon yesterday. So I sold that, made a bunch of money, and splurged a little bit. Now I have 2 out of 3 pieces of the upgraded pet gear, and this gear is actually insane. And I was also curious whether or not it becomes even further upgraded, like to tier 3. Come the Garden Patch or something, but from the looks of XL's version in Korea, it doesn't. So this is really good. Anyways, yeah, these pieces are really, really good, and I've gotten 2 of them. I need to make the 3rd one now. But anyways, this is already extremely good, because while I don't have the main effect, you can see these gears each have a passive. And those passives for this upgraded gear, each of the gears increase PvE damage by 103%, each one. Plus, they have another passive, depending on the gear type. This one decreases PvE damage by a whole bunch, by 51%. And this other one increases received healing by 100%, so it's double healing on it as well. Really, really good stuff. The 3rd one does the same 103% PvE damage, as well as a little bit of defense penetration. So that's for the 3rd gear, the hat that I don't have. But for the, I mean, still, just, you know, replacing even one of these to tier 2 is already better than the set effect, so it's always worth doing. And I've gotten 2, which is really good. I've already fought a little bit with him. Flappy has been really insane when it comes to killing, you know, PvE mobs. His damage is pretty good. I would like to take this flame gear, I'm sorry, desert gear, and I would like to put it on something else, but I don't really have any super crazy damage pets yet, and the only one I can think of, honestly, is the Narayana Squire. The Narayana Squire is really good because it can crit a lot. And I guess maybe the Porcupine, but the Porcupine doesn't really do that much damage, generally. The Porcupine is just good. Well, it's got a little bit of damage over time. It's got Reflect. It's got some range damage. It's got a little bit more damage with the taunt. No, it's not really a damaging pet. I can't think of what else is a pure damage pet, besides the Narayana Squire, who can crit a lot, because of its abilities. But whatever, the Penguin is really good, because at least for PvE you get this 10 seconds of double damage. On top of the armor itself is really, really good. Plus the AoE taunt. That's crazy. I don't remember if this taunt is a true taunt. I think it is. I'm like 90% sure it is. Or no, maybe it's just a PvE taunt. Gosh, I don't remember anymore. We tested this at one point and I've forgotten. But anyway, so this is kind of a side project that I had done. And I just need one more piece. But it's already a really, really good pet just from having 2. So I'm very happy about that. What other side projects am I even doing? I think just the, I'm trying to get the Flawless Ring. It's really the main thing that I'm doing right now. I mean, I still need like 200 more Starlight Crystals. I need to start getting the Stolen Ionod Animas. There's a bunch of stuff that I need to do, but... I mean, it's all in due time. I'll get it eventually. At the very least, I can get some of the other progress stuff done, and eventually, once I get a Kraken's Eye, I can start making my way towards getting the Flawless Dream Ring. The only question that I have about that all is that I've noticed that the Flawless Ring has a timer on it for 3 months. So this one, Flawless Hiram's Chosen Ring, okay, so this person doesn't have a timer on it. That was my point, actually. Is that some people have a timer and some people don't. And I don't know what the quest is to take the timer away from the Flawless Rings. So I have to look that up, because I might have to prepare for that one as well. I don't know what that is. I haven't been able to find it anywhere. If anybody knows the answer to that, I am curious, but maybe I should just ask around and get the info from people. Oh man, there's been a lot of chat actually in the New Player Help channel. I haven't been there in a while. Or at least I haven't answered anything for a while. But I'll kind of watch it, and I can bring people over to the stream where I can answer questions a bit better and have a conversation with people, if it comes to that point. In the meantime, let me see what WoW is doing. Because I want to get the Gilderon's Heart thing done. And I know he can help with that. Him and I can just do the library together and get a group for it, and then convince everybody to just chill on the first boss and not actually kill it really fast. Whether it actually happens or not, I don't know. Well, we'll see when he's free, I guess. And then we'll go from there. Also, by his suggestion, I have been using grinding scrolls now to do the Howling Abyss a little bit more often. I mean, it's 10 gold per scroll, but the, you know, the Starlight Crystal that you get out of it is worth more. Wanna do library and kill doggy. See if he's free. Yes, okay, good. We'll get a room together for that. Recruit, public, need DPS, doing, killing, also killing doggy, register. Wait, use of profanity is prohibited. Okay, I don't know what the word is. I thought it was doggy, but it's not. The hell is the what's the profane word that I'm using? DPS need. What, is need DPS the bad word? No, it can't be, right? Also killing puppers. I don't know, man. In first... Wait, killing. What if killing is a bad word? Also doing dog. No, that's terrible. What the hell? I can't use kill, probably. What's not a profane word that means murder? Murder is probably... Murdering puppy in first room. We're good. That's all that it took. Team invite. Oh my god. I couldn't use kill. So I had to say murder. Murder is fine. Alexa, stop. I still got a minute, though. Alexa, stop. Cool, great. Murder's fine, but kill is not. I can't use kill. Kill is a terrible word. Murder, pff, totally fine. No big deal there. I can use that. It's not a profane word. Alright, I'll somewhat pay attention to this. What's my message? Need DPS, so I think we'll get DPS. But people are probably still doing their dailies too, which means it could be a little bit. We'll see. And it's public, so that's fine. Right? Yeah. We got 12 seconds left here. Oh, also, let me remove the second blur that I put in, because I don't need that right now. Cool. I've done a lot of stuff to help protect raids. No, I didn't get the special dar that I need. Oh well. Alright. Guess nobody wants to kill the dog. Next. Go back. Oh wait, no, not go back. I need to go to... where do I need to go? I need to go to Cinder. Yep, that's the word. That's all that I need to do. Go to Cinder. Level 5. I still need to be watching this list. So people are just spawning on the screen. Iron. Done. It's really hard to find people right now, for some reason. That's weird. What did I call it again? Maybe I misspelled something. Needs GPS, also murdering puppy in first room. What's wrong with that? Most likely. Yeah, most likely people are just doing the reset at the moment. We'll give it some time. I'm just doing stuff anyways. While we're waiting. God. I need to... My mount scares the shit out of me. Just because it's red. So I tense up like I have to fight somebody every time it runs off the side of my screen to me. This has happened twice now. So I'm gonna say that it's very likely that... wait, what? That didn't hit? Why? That was weird. I'm very surprised that it didn't hit him. Okay. Want to do bunker? Oh, we got people. Oh, he's gone. I don't get it. We can. Okay, cool. While we're waiting anyways. Do bunker. Oh, we got someone. People are finishing up their dailies, maybe? Paladin. Few equipped gear. That's fine. Wait. Huh. That's a weird build. Alright, cool. Well, if anybody's lurking on stream and you want to do, Abyssal Library, or, you know, to help me kill a dog, too, as well as just, you know, the 3 main rooms, feel free to, stop by, and you can join up in the raid right now, or the party thing. You'll see me there. Wait, what? Where's he going? I thought he was gonna... Come here. Come here, buddy. And now he's following. Alright. We gotta do this before we find more people. I'm gonna laugh if the moment that we start killing it, 2 more people join immediately. But honestly, it doesn't matter, because we'll always find more people. Even if these guys have to wait or they get bored and leave. Alright, I don't have to worry too much about having my pet out to help, because... Although I kind of want to see how much damage it does. Alright, good in there. Kill him, Flappy. Kill him! Come on, do your thing. Of course, WoW is going to do a little bit more damage. Oh, we got 4 people now. Alright, hold on. You come here. They're fine. What do you mean shoot? Faster? No, I'm shooting as fast as I can. We got 4 people anyways, so we're good. We got time. Wait, who's that? Oh, are they looking for a bunker? Or are they just gonna jump around over there? I can't invite him, actually. Okay, he's gone, never mind. Hope he opened up his quests. Oh well. Looks like that guy was actually invited, but he didn't accept. Alright, that part is done. I'm gonna go do my pack as well while we wait. Man, we're having trouble finding a 5th person. Just need one more. Dungeons. Recruit. Oh, 1 person left. Yeah, they just got bored, I guess. I guess right now, yeah, it's just people aren't finished with their dailies. Finished? What? Okay. Oh wait, we got somebody again. Oh, it's the same person. I mean, yeah, we're just, we're waiting for a fifth. It's not the craziest thing in the world, but... I'm the only other party, right? I know, maybe these guys as well. Alright, jump off the bridge. Go over here. Complete the thing. Alright. Are we, did we get the next guild level yet? No. We're close. Well, there's really no point in 4 for us. Man, this is not filling up. If, you know, one of those other parties decided to cancel, they could come over here instead, right? Or at least one of those people could. I don't know if these are actually full or not. Or AFK people. Maybe these are just also parties of 2 friends, and they don't want to come over here because we only have 1 spot. What else do I have to do? 7 blue cell pawns, okay, so that's good. Okay, well again, if anybody is on NA and lurking in the background, feel free to join up with the Abyssal Library group. What are these guys all doing? Oh, I guess they're all gonna do... Bunker. This must be one of the daily raids, right? Huh. Oh my god, man, this is taking some time. Is anything else filling up? No. Just nobody wants to do this right now. Yeah, it must be because of dailies. Otherwise, we would be... Like, the next person to look at the screen would go for mine. Why would they go for the other ones? Well, whatever. This will be here. Maybe post a nation. Oh, that's a great point. Why haven't I done that? Let me figure out how. Because I've actually never done this before. Nation. What do I do? How do I do this? Where do I shift-click to make this work? Recruit, sir. I think I shift-click here. Yeah. Need DPS. Killing dog 2. Whatever, just say need DPS. Hey, that was quick. Get Clayton. No problem. Clayton's been around for a long time. He'll help me out with this. We got 3 people who will vouch, and hopefully not die in the first room and not kill Win really fast. Why is that guy almost dead? He must have just fallen from a great height. Okay. I will use basic buff because we have to stay alive here. Should be easy, but I don't want people to DPS downwind really fast. Alright, we're good to go. Can you convert to raid? Nope. Oh, I can now. Now that I was given lead. Alright, cool. Wait. And... done. Oh, he canceled it. He didn't think I was starting. Crap. That's okay. So the problem is that we have to survive all 3 of the spinny things, right? Maybe not. Maybe. Don't die. Okay. Oh shit, he's already in the second one? Maybe not. That was weird. Alright, well, keep people alive. Need dog kill. Okay, second spinny thing. Just keep jumping and then you won't die. Clayton, don't die. Alright, we need dog up. Oh, WoW's dead! Clayton's gonna die in a second, too. Okay, now he's gotta summon the doggo, right? The problem is we have to kill the doggo, too. Wind's blinding light could be a problem. Does he not summon the dog anymore? No. Where is he? Where's the dog? I'm gonna die, but if he can come up really fast, we should be okay. Yes, perfect, you're good. What? Where is the dog? Are we, We might be just past that part. Man, that's so weird. Okay, whatever. Yeah, no big deal. Usually pops now. We can get it next round, yeah. Oh, we can do it next round. Round 2. Huh. That's strange. I guess it does, usually there isn't that many ball phases. Yeah, it's okay. We're still missing one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Okay, second. Cinder Earth. Looks like this is only spawning in the middle. Go over there. Oh gosh, that thing is gonna kill Clayton. No! And that lets you die. Crap, which way is north? Damn it. Oh, I'm fine. No big deal. 2. Alright. Quick heal. I think everybody's fine on mana. I'm on Hiram quest part. Okay, I need to pay more attention. Okay, kill these. There's nobody else's. Hey, he is. Great. No. I still don't know if it's true that using Tiger Strike on him during, like, right before he's about to do that, or you think he's about to do that, will stop the whole cutscene from happening. I've noticed sometimes it feels like it does, but it's hard to tell if it's actually true.
Minion of Kyrios, have you attempted to recreate the ring forged to seal away Mortsan's insidious evil?
I don't know who Morksan is. No. Get stuck. Wait, I have to damage this guy. And get the hell out of there because of the firestorm. Teleport. Okay. And just go here. Alright, going back in once this roll is finished. Roll's finished. Let's go back in. Exit instance. So what, do we just have to, like, not DPS him at all for the first phase? I feel like that's what needs to happen. I hope that Clayton and the other guy don't actually... Like, if they want to go, they can. Gosh, why is it so laggy? Should we just go with 4? I think we've got good enough DPS to be fine with 2, honestly. What other groups are up at the moment? Oh wait, let's I'll just advertise, right? In Nation. Dungeons, recruit. Bam. Need DPS, killing doggo. 2. What just happened with the group? Oh yeah, Clayton went. Okay, that's fine. We won't say killing doggo. We'll just trick people into it. Oh, we're good. We're fine. Foxes. Who's that? Are we good? Yeah. I don't even care about the gear. Yeah, we're good. We're good. They all read that they're going to be killing a dog in here. So, yeah, just pretty much, what is it? Don't DPS phase 1? Is that really what it is? Just stay alive? Let him do the 3 spins and then summon a dog. If this doesn't work, though, I'm going to just queue in with WoW, and then we're just going to do the 3rd one together, I think. Let me PM on that, too. Oh, okay. I'll just tell him later. Just be me and him, and we'll get it done. The foxes is cool, actually. Wait, are they? I think I've seen them around. I want to say that I have. Lonely healer desperate for cloth pieces. No problem. I want the bow. Alright, so everybody wants something from here, so hopefully they're okay. Don't DPS much, just stay alive. Jump around when he spins. One, two, three, four, five. Done. Cool, you were good. Boop. And he's gonna be on me, so I'm going to stand in here. I just want him. Oh, I hope that while I was doing target healing properly. All right, spinning to jump. Look at that. How much jumping helps with survivability in that phase. Okay, red. Okay, but we really need heals. Whew. Come on, WoW, you got this. WoW might be really far from him, actually. Yeah. No, WoW, don't die. Holy shit. I'm gonna cover you. Okay, summon that dog. Give me the doggo. Come on. Please. Is he just not? He just... Oh, there it is! Oh, we did it! Kill it. Murder him. Done. That's all I care about. Alright. Whew. I'm happy. I think somebody just went through the wrong room. I think somebody took the golden gate. Because somebody disappeared, I think, but they weren't next to us. Okay, me and WoW are here. Where's the other guys? The other guys went the wrong way. Okay, no, we're fine, we're fine. Okay, good. 1, 2, 5. Great, everybody's loaded in. Nice, that was actually kind of funny. I'm gonna start doing that, where you jump in front of the cutscene, because he's got the gingerbread thing on his back. And run.
Statue, awaken from your
I
slumber.
think that is going to hit me, so I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna run back. Don't die, foxes. This guy's going for a while, so I'll just kill him. Okay, mid is fine. For now. that way. I know that Shaken and Distressed actually works on these bosses, so doing combos that does combos with slow for damage is actually not bad. So Throw Hammer, for example, is actually pretty good. Throw Hammer does a lot of damage actually to slow targets, quite a bit with its 44% damage boost. So actually trying to do some kinds of combos and bosses makes sense when it comes to that one. The 7-piece stream looks pretty slim. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, are we missing somebody? Okay, we're good. Alright, I think we're good. And, done. Information, or incineration. Freezing steps. I want to see if I can get a Tiger Strike off to block him from summoning. I'll do it after Firestorm. So, now... Okay, teleport. Okay, he didn't do the, okay, he did do the thing. Maybe I should have just waited until he teleported. Or during the teleport? I don't even know. Maybe he... Oh! I know what it is. He probably can't do the summoning if he has overpowered debuff on. That's probably what it is. And because the... or probably any debuff for that matter, so if you just keep him distressed, that might actually work. That's probably what it is, though. And overpowered is a debuff that comes from Tiger Strike, so... it's actually wouldn't... I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thing. We need to do melee damage to this guy. Yeah, like right now I should be doing bonus damage to him from Toss Hammer because he was distressed during that. Distress causes slow. Oh, God, I keep switching my target back. So. Let's go over there. Oh, now we have to do damage to this. There. Oh, God. Cool. Wait until the, Oh, hello. I don't need this one, though. Yeah, let other people get that. It's not rolling. Okay. And... got one more in me. Nah, I gotta run now. I gotta run now. Okay, okay, fine. If Flaw wants to do it, screw it, I'll do it. I got no problem with that. He needs the gear anyways, so why not? We'll try to get some cloth stuff for him. Okay, but I can actually finish my quest now while we wait for 5th, right? So I need to... Hiram's chosen, I gotta run over to Bellstrom again. It's just right over there. And, just to fly. I screwed up. Oh, I didn't screw up. Alright, let me advertise the nation. Dungeons. Recruit. Is this the only way to get this? Need DPS. I should... okay. I think that's a guy from Lynn. Cool. We're not killing dog like it says. And this is the only new guy, so we're good. And he didn't see it. He didn't see the message, so I don't have to explain anything. Who's that? Who's that guy? It's level 50! No, he's gonna die! He's actually gonna die! Register. Go! Save! Whatever, he's dead. I can't do anything about it. That man is dead. Hey, McFlaffy. It's going. I'm falling off hills when I shouldn't be. Who's this guy? Ah, Thunderwing for Hiranya's up. I'm just doing Abyssal Library, doing regular daily stuff. I'll do some arenas and things afterwards, but also progressing on my Hiram gear, or my Hiram ring quest line. So we just killed the dog in here that I needed, and then now I can actually go and finish that up, which I might just do on stream, because I don't know, I enjoy doing the quests. I mean, if you know me for a long time, I enjoy talking about the lore and stuff, and the lore in this game is actually insane. Like, actually intensive. It's just, the problem is it's not easily accessible. So, but when you start learning about it, it's really cool. And these quests that everybody skipped through give a lot of those kind of details. Yep. RNG give to me. 4. Waiting for the 5th. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come through the door. Okay. Cool, we're good. He's distressed, so I can do extra damage with her dagger. We don't need the dog kill, so I'm just gonna kill him. Alright, wow, don't die. Don't die, buddy. Okay. Good. Too far away. No, I can't teleport back to the location. It wouldn't let me. I'd be stuck in a wall anyways, but I just kind of wanted to see which direction it's in. But I guess it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, good. If somebody else distresses, no.
Statue, awaken from your slumber.
I used throw hammer at the wrong time. Okay. I'm alive. Everything's fine. The laser doesn't kill me anymore. Zipping through the air. Okay, just don't care. Just get over that very quickly. Although Johnny D might die because. He's dead. Great. I need this fast because I have to pop the mana thing. Solami! Oh my god. What a blast from the past. How's it going, man? 5? Thanks for stopping by. Do you still play Archeage at all? On Legacy or anything? Wait, are we missing... No, WoW is just loading. Okay, cool. And... Didn't get it. Been sick for 7 weeks, but you're getting better. Oh no! Did you actually get affected by the dreaded coronavirus. Is this one of those situations? 7 weeks. Oh, you play Unchained. You do? How did I not know this? You're just on a different server? No, not Corona. Okay. It's still 7 weeks. With everything else going on right now, that's terrible timing. Not that being sick is ever great timing. Unless, of course, you're really trying to get out of something. To be fair, getting sick sometimes in college and high school has been some of the greatest times. I shouldn't really say that, to be fair. I mean, I'm sure everybody feels the same way. Been to the ER 3 times, too, because of it. Hopefully, you're going to get better soon. Hopefully 7 weeks is it. You know what they say. 7th week's the charm.
Show these invaders the true strength of Iron Arm.
Right? Is that what they say? God, don't put that. Alright, we're good. We're out of here. No drops, unfortunately, for cloth. Okay, cool, we're out of here. So what's going on, man? I miss you, buddy. It's been a really long time. I miss hanging out with everybody on Voice and such. But oh, you play an EU Unchained? Got it. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense then. But besides, you know, the whole sad stuff that isn't fun, you know, with you being sick, how's everything else been going? Disband. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave this team alive. Oh, they all checked up though. I feel bad. Whatever. I feel bad, and then I don't also. Let's go this way. So I need to talk to... Oh no, I have to talk to this guy. I have to talk to Bellstrom. Let's go talk to Bellstrom. Just moved in new apartment last week. Ah, so you've been very busy then. Especially... Oh my gosh, the timing on these things. Like, again, with... Oh, wait. Hold on, let me read this. Okay. Cool. Thank you. You've chosen a very fun time to move out and get sick, you know? With nobody ever wanting to talk to each other, or even look at each other in stores, and it's just a very strange time at the moment. Could you have chosen a better time to get sick and move out? I mean, let's be honest here, you know? Sometimes it's, yeah, it's bad timing. And I'm making light of it, which maybe I shouldn't be doing, but I don't know, you know me, I'm pretty positive. I try to make jokes in times of sourness, because we come here for an escape, you know? We play video games for a little bit of an escape. To get away from all of that for a little while. So I try to do it with the streams too, you know? Try to reflect that whole why we play video games thing. But it's good to see you again, honestly. Like, every old name that I've seen so many people who I've known for years now. For years and years. You know, hop by the stream, even if they don't play anymore, just to say hi, which is really, really welcome. I've enjoyed it a lot. Wait, did I just see the thing? That's weird. I think the animation for this Hiram altar just played. Let me also tell WoW. That's right, Cody. It's time for your bedtime. Thanks for letting us know. Hold on. Let me just go put a small bird to sleep by covering his cage. Oh, you were gonna do it? Alright, thanks to the magic amplifier. Mana amplifier. Alright. Infuse it with the amplifier, but remember it will only keep the effects a short while. So I think now I have to go and I have to kill the dude, right? Where's my ring? Amplifier. Yeah, Legacy was a good time. So many different things, so many different politics and whatnot. Energy absorbed Hiram ring. Oh wow, it's actually still an item you can equip. I thought it was just going to turn it into something that you couldn't use. Okay, now. We need to go and kill the dude. You know how this works. Go find this guy. He is there. Hall of Warriors. And of course, as usual, politics exist in Archeage all over the place, so it's been the same thing on AAU. Win has been all over the place with politics. It's been a very strange, wild ride. Hopefully, your time on Unchained has been a lot of fun in the whatever EU server you're playing as well, Solomon. All right. Right. Wait, what? What? Why are you so excited all of a sudden? You're affected by the ring. Okay, great. That's weird. I don't see you being excited, but sure. You haven't played much since you got sick? Usually it's the other way around. I mean, you'll be able to catch up, so you haven't really been missing out on much. People always get scared that, you know, they leave the game for a few months and then they're completely, like, irrelevant. But that's completely not true anymore in Archeage, not with the current systems in play. So you just get right back in. That's what I did. I took a 3-month break from the game. I just didn't like how support and everything was, and it's kind of been fixed now, so I'm here, I'm back. Plus, burning out isn't fun either, so... hopefully you've been able to hop back in, at least more recently, if you're starting to feel a little better. So, I've already seen where he spawns. He does spawn right there, that's correct. And disposes in peace, so this shouldn't be too bad. Oh, thanks. Politics in your server is pretty similar. State of Kraken Legacy. Kraken Legacy, not Aria Legacy? Or do you mean in the Aria days? Because it's totally different days. It goes all over the place. Not the greatest? I've heard that a lot of the West factions are actually much more populated and more popular in EU. Oh, in Aria, I see, yeah. Is that true, though, that West is more popular in, or at least winning stuff more often in EU? Because for us, in NA, it's all East. East is usually the ones that are winning all the things. We'll see how the Garden changes stuff up. Because if they do any balancing to the Garden at all, which they really could, couldn't they? They could do a lot of balancing to the Garden. They could actually make it so that, like, West pairs up with other West against lesser East and Pirate factions. So that, you know, West gets a little bit of an advantage because they are lower faction scores for NA. It would be the same thing for East. Yeah, now it's East, but it's a nice change. Used to be West in your server, now it's East. That's cool. I like it when that happens naturally. Alright, where are you, buddy? Oh, move to the crime scene. Right, I have to go here. And let me also summon my penguin, who has really crazy armor, and will keep me alive in case someone goes nuts. Wait, what do you mean? Are you ready to find Erickson? Don't act surprised. Do you find it strange that I'm here? Oh, okay, so this guy is Erickson, isn't he? Wow, spoilers. That's why he was excited earlier. Dun dun dun. Yeah, corrupted Erickson, I see. Wait, who's this guy? Yegov suddenly took off all his armor and turned into an unrecognizable dead body. Okay. Don't act surprised. Okay, what do you got? You killed Yegov on the way. Holy crap, he's dead? But that's fine. Everything's fine. This is no big deal. Cool. We haven't actually met... Have we met him at one point? Alright, now he just wants to steal our ring. Oh god. Kill him. Holy crap. What is that? Oh shit. I'm really happy that I summoned Flappy. This is not good. Okay, I might need a little bit of help on this one. Wow, you gotta come over here. Shit. Wow, are you watching the stream?
Huh?
I could do this, no, sorry, not you. I meant wow, a person who plays the game. Okay, I might need your help. I was able to kill it when it was 3 mobs that spawned, because I had Flappy tank it. But that's a bit much. Oh, why'd you make a raid? Are you watching? Are you watching your stream? Question mark. Solomon, you're saying one side holds all the castles and holds all the content. Okay, yeah, it's a very similar situation here too. It's gonna happen. I mean, it's so easy to set up free farm now. But I don't know. As long as, like, if people never had server transfers and stuff, they would have to rise up and start to like fight these things and become better leaders. But because of server transfers existing elsewhere, you never have to do that. If you don't like it, you just run away. I'm hoping that people start to, you know, that the balance of power shifts naturally over the course of months. Wars are fought over a long period of time. The underdog, you know, winning fights, it's like a party every time. I like that kind of thing. That's why I'm always on the underdog faction. Left because you soloed that dude yesterday? No, you didn't. You did not solo that dude yesterday. That dude, by the way, is guarded by 3 of those really high-leveled mobs. You did not solo that dude. Wow, get out of here. Wait, there's no way that you're on that part of the quest line either. Because, the reason I say that is because you gave it 150 Starlight Crystals? Did you really get to that part? Wow. Now I'm curious. If you solo that guy, holy crap. That's pretty good. Where are you at? Alright, let's go. You weren't on the quest, you just found him. Oh, yeah, that's different. So him as the world boss is different. Yeah, the actual dude isn't that bad. This is just a quest mob, corrupted. Oh crap! Wait, hold on. Wait! Don't hold on. I need to redo the quest because otherwise he won't spawn again. But that means I have to go and talk to. Fuck, who was it? I forgot already. Hold on. Kill this dude. Give me 1 second. Let me grab the quest. I think I have to grab it from. Oh, actually, it's from over there. I think. Yeah, it looks like I have a quest over there. So never mind, I still had to go there. Let's go. Okay, we can follow the river, that's fine. I know, you love your little umbrella glider. It's a great glider. The one that they gave us for 3 days for free, which you may or may not have been here for. But for whatever reason, they gave us a 3-day umbrella glider at one point, and it had very high on almost everything, which was very weird. But it was an extremely powerful glider because of it. So I think I have to talk to him again, right? Because those mobs don't stay up umbrella best. It's a really good glider, actually, yeah. False marketing. I know, right? Give us a 3-day fun little glider. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. Wait, no! I'm running away. Your mobs now. Oh, shit, he's dead! Okay, they're still up, though, which means... I actually feel really bad. I didn't know it was going to start right away. That was pretty bad. I feel so bad. Alright, come run back, and then we can do this better now that they're already spawned. Because I can just end in the penguin first. Unable to reason due to the effects of the Abyssal Legion's ring. Did he steal my ring, actually? No, he didn't steal my ring. He's just trying to steal it from me. Alright. Yeah, we can whack them now that they're still there. And summoned. This shouldn't be too bad. And it's in peace right now, so we're not too worried about it. What else can I do to make this better? Oh, I can, like, pop a buff. I don't know. That might help a little bit. Minus to PvE damage, plus to PvE damage. We'll do this thing. I don't think we really need to, but that's fine. Let's just Sunglows go for. You can easily tank if I can heal and not get body slammed. Okay. Got it. Well, actually, Penguin is going to tank. Penguin is insane. I don't know if you know this, but I gave him 2 out of 3 of the tier 2 pet pieces. He's insane. This dude is a world boss in PvE. Not in PvP. But in PvE, he is, like, he would be a world boss to these guys. He could probably solo that entire group over there. Because of... Ah, shit! God damn it. I have to get rid of double spacebar for glider. I really do. The problem is I have to unlearn that, which is not going to be fun. I'll do it at some point. Anyways, this tier 2 armor is insane, because each one gives him 100% more damage, and each one also has a second passive effect. One of them reduces PvE damage by 51%, so he's extremely tanky. And the other armor that I gave him doubles the healing he receives, so he can heal himself to double the amount, and just healing in general does double for him. This penguin is crazy, alright? He's a crazy penguin, doing crazy penguin things. But once you get here, yeah, we'll buff a little bit, and then we'll try to kill him. So we need to kill the mobs first, which are really easy to kill. But honestly, it's best that we kill them first. Whenever you're ready, just jump once, and I'll send in the penguin. Okay, let's go. Saw your jump. Mobs down. Oh, no, they're not. Wait, did he just do the thing that the tree does? Oh god, I'm completely CC'd. Penguin is doing a great job at tanking. Oh my god, dude, he does a lot of CC, actually. And wait, you can CC him too? Okay, hold on. I can even give him crows, can I? Oh, apparently not. Never mind. It's got some CCs. Terrifying Roar actually works now. But not everything. Like, I can't trip him. What a weird thing. Oh, there's Erickson, by the way. He's right over there, the world boss. But we don't need to kill him. I just need to collect the ring from his dead body. Okay, find Enos. So, cool. Yeah, the one over there is the one you bashed. So what is the one over there for, actually? Because I don't even know what this Erickson is for. I forget. Or maybe I did that part already in the questline. I have no idea. Should we just kill him? We shouldn't kill him, right? Because somebody might actually need him. He screams about the ring. Yeah, because that's all that he's obsessed with the ring. Should we just kill him? What the hell, man? I'm bored. I want to see. I'm curious now. He's got the same moves, though, from the looks of it. He does scream about the ring a lot. Maybe I already did this part in the questline, I just forgot. It's the exact same guy, for the most part. No, it's nothing. He's just there. Alright, whatever, fine. Let me continue the storyline then. Thanks for the help. I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, Hall of Heroes. Hall. In all caps. Hall! Take me to the Hall book. So I think that's it, right? I think now I can get my super crazy ring. Or at least the one for defensive purposes, so I can use that when I'm playing backline support. I can use the ring that gives a whole bunch of defensive stats, which I'm actually pretty excited about. Alright, so. I can sense evil energy surrounding the members of the Abyssal Legion. Erickson must have been working with them. But why, though? I don't understand why. Like, what group is he a part of? Alright, cool. Let's talk about the ring. It's strong enough to put him under the spell. Oh, so he's under a spell. Okay, fine. Right, so we need to destroy the ring. We need to purify it first. Okay. The Dragon's Maw in the Westron Mountains is the only water we can use to create a holy potion. Okay. Collect the water. Alright, back to teleporting around. Oh, by the way, for anybody just lurking in the chat, any new players, returning players, if you guys have any Archeage-related questions, now's a great time to ask. That's mostly why I'm streaming, is to help answer questions and help kind of clear up different things about Archeage. So, if you want to theory craft, if you want to talk builds, or you're trying to figure out suggestions for stuff, I played the game for a long time. I like to think that I can help in some ways, so feel free to ask those questions, and I think, you know, myself and all of chat can help out. Wait, what? How did it aggro onto me? Get out of here. Get out of here, Owlbear. Alright, I just need some water. Or I need to get water from up there. One of those two. Probably up here. Come on. There we go. Anyone here? Collecting the water. Oh, are you serious? No! No, you've got to be kidding me. I don't want to do this. I have to do a trade run to there? No, I'm kidding. I'm just going to do this. It's not... Oh my god. No. Why? Why can't it just be easy? Why can't we just... why? Can we talk about this? XL? Are you I have to go there. No. And everybody's doing dailies right now. I know, it's called Piston Slut. Shit. Okay, fine. Alright, let's do this. There's dailies happening right now, but fuck it. Alright, we got 15 minutes of war left. Let's do this the fun way. If I die, I die. Alright, this is the best time to stream snipe me, because then I have to go back to start. Which I don't mind. I don't care in the slightest. Let's be honest, alright? It's a video game, and I'm streaming it. Oh, it's Halsey? I guess that's true. Nah, but people still do, do people not do the, dailies generally? Like, all the time? Even during Halsey? Let's see. That's just what I was going to do, is go here. Oh, maybe not. Wow, there's like no dailies happening in West. Look at that. It's the parry rate. Oh, is the parry rate 1 point of strength? Is the parry rate 1 point of strength gives you the same amount as 1 point of spirit? I actually think they're slightly off, but I don't remember the numbers exactly, so I couldn't even tell you the truth there. Miss McFlaffy. Whew, we had numbers of that long ago. Someone might be able to just pull that up, but I don't have that readily accessible, and I don't remember off the top of my head, so... but I want to say that strength gives more. I might be completely wrong on that, but that's just what I want to say, right? I didn't say it. I just want to say it. But I haven't said it. I know it sounds like I did. It's not what happened. I like how everybody comes out of the woodwork to say, it's fine, you're going to be fine. And then I swear to God someone's going to kill me. Just, like, easily. Easily, just one person's just going to pop out of nowhere. And that's again, perfectly fine. This is why I bought the really crappy car. Really early into the game, by the way. Like, I made this car, what, like week 3? Because it's extremely... Oh, I'm gonna die to mobs, huh? Wait! No, they actually are gonna kill me! Go! I don't want the car to die! Ah, okay, fine. Car's dead. These guys are returned. Let's go. Fuck it. Tougher journey now. Why not? Why not make things significantly more complicated than they need to be? What fun would it be if it wasn't this way? Well, I apparently can't repair things from the quick bar. I can't believe I never noticed that before. I think strength is around 0.3% parry per 10 points of strength. I think you're thinking of crit rate, actually, Solomie, because that's what I know for crit rate. And that's actually not even 0.3, it's like 0.27666 or something. Those numbers, they actually gave us those numbers. XL did. I don't remember what parry... Oh, you know what? They did give us parry. It was a part of the patch notes for Japan. Not for Japan. For XL's latest patch, where they removed parry from strength. Which we might not get for a long time, so don't worry too much about it. But... Wait, I can climb this? This has never been climbed before. Like, no one's actually done this. Ever. In history. And here I am. It's the first time in history anybody's climbed this thing. Yeah, in Korea they did a huge rebalancing. Again, of course, because it's like every 3 months for them. They did a huge rebalancing where they removed parry and evasion. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It means that melees and archers are actually a little bit better now in raid versus raid because they aren't just getting evaded constantly. We'll see how that changes things up. It's a big deal. But they did a ton of stuff. They also changed two-handed weapons a lot to be significantly better. They made it better for mages in general, as well as healers in general, so you'll be healing with a great club significantly better, although slower, because now the attack speed... There's a ton of stuff. I could go into it forever. But to answer McFlaffy's question... I don't know. I don't have it on hand. But hopefully this conversation is somewhat worth it to you, McFlaffy, or you've been able to find it from other sources. I just know that XL did put those numbers out for parry, and on strength and spirit. They made it official. This is what it gives you. And what it, you know, now that it gives 0, they've pretty much said that. So, I'd have to just look up that chart. Yeah, I know. A lot of people who... Like, everybody laughs Great Club Healer. Don't do Great Club Healer, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. If you're a backline Great Club Healer, I don't think it's a big deal, to be fair. And now it's an even bigger great thing if you're able to heal 30% more. I don't know. They keep changing so much stuff. You know, they keep throwing things... They keep pulling the rug out from underneath us, so... I don't know, they kind of compensated. You're getting at great clubs to swap to as well. Mostly for PvE, but it will be useful. Yeah, I guess it is. Right now it's more decided for PvE, right? Which makes sense, but... I don't know, dude. I think it's great. I think it's been good for a long time. It's just a different gameplay style that people generally don't go for because there's so many defensive stats between block rate, evasion, and parry, and everybody abuses that as much as possible. That is a really big change that they did to go and change up all the stats. I don't know. By the way, I don't have my donkey on me. Oh wait, yes I do. What am I talking about? I don't want to pull out my donkey. Screw it. Because look at all these mobs that are just gonna one-shot it. Let's go. Nobody expects a guy with water on his pack. Don't look at me, dog. Get out of here. I just murdered a giant dog, so... Alright. We're getting there. Now would be the time for a giant raid to come by and reduce my progress. So you've got 3 tunes, all around 8k gear score, 2-handed mage, 2-handed healer, and an archer. You should have just followed up by saying 2-handed archer, even if it was a lie, because that would have been hilarious. Can you just lie and say it's a 2-handed archer? But you're too addicted to gearing ults from playing WoW for 13 years. I actually didn't know that ults were such a big thing in WoW. Until, like, recently when... Oh, God. But... Oh, good, he's green. We're fine. Hey, buddy, we're all good. We're chilling. I'm a green too, I just have a pack in my back. We got 20 seconds till the car is up. I'm actually gonna pop this. Nobody's here, right? I should be using combat log. Oh, hello. If I look like I'm farming mobs, maybe people will stay away from me. I don't think anybody's here yet, though. Oh, God. Stop freaking me out. Okay, let's go over here. Right, of course. Now we'll summon the car, so it can get destroyed again. I have to stay away from this rock here. Right? Maybe? Sneak. Sneak. Yeah, we did it! Alright. That wasn't too bad, actually. You guys were right. Everybody's just doing Halsey at the moment. I kind of wanted to be doing Halsey at the moment, too. So, to be fair, I completely forgot about that. Should I have stayed in the car? Let's see. Oh, what were you saying? Also, I'm guessing it's just in a specific expansion, ults became a big deal before it was really time-consuming. Oh, I see. Because they allow everybody to get to, like, level 70 instantly, right? Or whatever ended up happening there. Now, in retail, you got 12. Oh my god. I mean, you remember, I don't know, maybe you remember or not, but I absolutely hate dealing with ults. It is not fun to me. It's just a personal thing. I know that it's reduces my capabilities compared to other people, but I make up for it in other ways, so it's fine. Alright, collect the jug of water that I just brought all the way here. It's water, and I had to put it on my back the way I did, apparently. So, cool. I couldn't just do this over there? You couldn't just come with me over there? Okay, you're pretty old. Fine. Alright, alright, alright. That's cool. I brought it with you. It's all good. This is the faith in you here is amazing. Yeah, that's cool. Something's wrong, though. The purified ring is reacting to the ring on my finger. Doesn't it look like they're magically drawn to each other? Alright. Why don't you try putting the purified ring next to your ring? Sure. Like having to just carrying it around in my pocket this whole time. Oh! It happened! Oh, wait, no. It didn't happen. Infuse the purified ring to the Hiram's ring. Okay. Now it's going to happen. What does it say here? After purifying with water from the Hiram Mountains, this ring contains only good magical energy. Alright, let's fuse them together like a Pokemon. Or, not a Pokemon, like a Digimon? Whatever, they're fused. Yay! Still the same stats until I finish talking to him. Wait, this person had no idea that was going to happen. Alright, cool. Never seen anything like this before in my life. I guess that makes sense. And they're not even sure if it's good or bad. It's just a thing. The rings have merged together and gotten stronger, although it's now purified. Its origin is still of the Abyssal Legion. Well, we need to make sure that it's okay. Okay. We're going to talk to Bellstrom again, of course. Yep. Cool. Let's go talk to Bellstrom. Yes! I got the ring! I got the really good ring. What is that going to do to my defense stats? That helps. Alright, let's go talk to Bellstrom. Oh, you don't like it either, but when they allow you to do certain content, a limited amount of times per tune every week, it's the only way around is else. I guess, yeah, like, that's one thing, for sure, is that if you want to do more content and more stuff, like, you really do enjoy a particular piece of content that you're locked to only once per day, yeah, you'd go on ults and you do it that way. Personally, I enjoy all content equally, so I don't care at all what I do, I guess. Maybe that's what the difference is. But yeah, exactly. If you want to do more than 3 runs of Heart of Ionod per day, then yeah, you'd go and you'd do ults with it. Definitely. Miss Sung is actually really fun, so but you can do that, I guess. What? I guess that's also 3 times a day, huh? Alright, what happened to you? I can sense an evil energy surrounding you. It's never been the case before. Wow, thanks, guy. Is it possible the dark energy comes from this, you know, this thing that you're wearing that's new, clearly? So many secrets in this world that we've yet to understand. For example, he doesn't say this right here, but he should say right here that, hey, we have so many secrets in this world we have yet to understand. Did you know that height actually gives you a damage boost? It would be great if they just put it right here. And even the most experienced arcanists will never have the answers. Yeah, but the height thing, let me tell you. Your ring is like nothing else I've seen before. I'll have to study it to fully understand it, but one thing I know for certain. It needs to be purified again. Great. So, wait, what? Did I just press back? Okay. Find Gatekeeper, Priest, Marquard, on Yini. Ah, real. Wait. Is this going to be another trade pack crap? Oh my god, it better not be. Alright, I'll go to Yini Isle, but if you're going to give me another freaking trade pack, oh my god, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. Let's go. Let's go to the newly started zone. This one. Oh, you've got 2 computers as well? That's definitely going to help, so you can definitely just solo things by yourself. Using 2 keyboards to play 2 tunes at the same time. Yeah, the two computers thing definitely helps. And you technically get the solo content too, so you don't even have to rely on people. That's nice. But oh my god, do I not have the patience for that. Like, oh gosh, it's just... Oh, I cannot get myself to do it. I just cannot. Like, every second that I spend on a character that isn't my own, even though I'm progressing my own character by doing it, I hate it. It's a dread feeling inside of me. Do not like that. I have one other account, and the only way I can get myself to do it was to dress up the character like Nicolas Cage and have him handle all my bees, and his name is, oh god, not the bees. That's the only way I could get myself to get an alt, was to make it as hilarious as possible so that at least, I could giggle every time I log onto it, you know? That's all that I'm looking for, is some giggles. Oh god, it will be like the meat pack from the old Wyvern quest. I remember that. I never had to do that, because I was never part of the player nations as they were doing that whole thing. Plus, I don't think anybody ever really contested that meat pack, because what was the point of it, right? If it got dropped, I think nothing happened, right? Like, you couldn't collect it for gold or something. It didn't cost any money to craft, so nobody really cared. It was just a bunch of meat packs, right? Yeah, merchant after merchant, right? Or was there a point to it? Like, could people have actually pirated it? Was there anything? I don't even remember. It existed for such a short period of time. Well, not really, right? I guess it was around for a very long time. It feels like it's been a short period of time, considering how long player nations have been out, and... they were just used for wyverns, nothing else. Right, okay. So there was no point in people actually fighting you for it. Got it from the magical cow. Yeah, that's right. I wonder if the cow is still there. Let's go see. See if the cow is over there. Well, I'm on the island anyways. By the way, if you haven't actually been to Yini Isle before, in general, it's really nice. That's where you can actually find Lucius. He just sits there, just chilling. On Yini Isle. Yinis Isle. Of course, he's also chilling inside of Sandeep Cafe, you know, just spying on people like you normally would do, I'm sure. Which we only know as of the Hereafter Rebellion patch. Yeah, this place is nice, though. At highest graphics and 4K, it's great. I should take a full screen image of this place. I need to get to the highest tower and then just take a picture of the isle. And put that up on Reddit. People might actually enjoy that. Sit there when you write music. Well, like right here? I mean, I could name 3 places that are more beautiful, but that's my personal choice. Personally, 3 more beautiful places. I absolutely love Gwynedd. I really do like the giant tree. I have like an affinity, I guess, for giant trees, so that's pretty cool. I like giant trees. Oh, the cow is still here. Holy crap. Can you even... kind of even interact with it. This place... Silent Forest, actually, I know it's a bad choice for the top 3, but every time I can think of it, I like Silent Forest because of the kind of the story and the atmosphere there is kind of nice. But the other one is, I guess just Animar is nice. I'm thinking pink in my head. I think it's just the Animar broccoli place. It's pretty cool. I like Animar in general, though, because I've lived there for a while. Alright, here we go. Hostela's pretty cool. Hostela's nice, yeah. There are, like, honestly, I do feel like the East has a lot more beauty to it, which I think is done on purpose, definitely, because of the history of the Haranya continent. Alright, Gatekeeper Priest Marquard. Hello. Oh, he's got the judge's clothes on. I hope I get those clothes soon. We've come to get some holy water. Actually, I didn't talk to you yet, but sure. Why not? Your ring is very interesting indeed. Is this what you need the goddess's power for? I am afraid in cases of strong corruption like your ring seems to have befallen of, the holy water by itself is not strong enough. We must amplify its magic. Ah, I bet you need a whole bunch more starlight crystals, don't you? I know how this goes. I advise you visit one of the most experienced arcanists still alive. Bellstrom. Oh, yeah, funny story. Because I didn't talk to you when I got here, but he actually sent me to you. And now you're just sending me back to him. Thank you. How are you doing over here, Lucius? You chilling? He's chilling. He's doing his thing. Alright. Back to Bellstrom. Do I have the water? What does it say? This water is imbued with the goddess Nui's holy energy. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. You think I could just get it from maybe like a Nui statue, but it's no big deal. Let's go back to my house. And then Bellstrom's gonna say, aha, you're right, this isn't enough. We need you to also kill a bunch of Daru. Secret Daru. That only spawn during war here. And, I don't know, 200 more Starlit Archeum. At this point, we don't even use the Starlit Archeum for your ring. We just like to keep it for ourselves because it's so expensive. And you just giving it to us is great. I'm sure by now that's really all they need the Archeum for, let's be honest. They realize that the market is pretty good on it. Alright, give me 200 of that. That'll pay. Now you can have your ring. Your crappy little ring. But I think I'm almost done. I've gotten to that point. Let's see. I think this is one of the last things before I have to do all of that. Hello, what is this, Nui's Breath? Yeah, what did you ask me for? It is as Gatekeeper Guy said, you will have to strengthen the power of Nui's Breath in order to get rid of the dark magic. I'd be glad to help you with that if you gather all the materials. Find me all of this crap, this stuff, and pay me with the arcane crystals, and it may take you a while to get it all, but the artifact of yours stores great power, and I think it's worth the trouble. I know it does, trust me. Alright. Yay. I'll get it eventually. I still need the Kraken, though, and I'm sure I already missed it today. If the Kraken even spawns today. What is it? Saturday? Kraken doesn't spawn today, right? It's tomorrow. Alright. Cool. Man, we spent 2 hours just doing random stuff and just chilling. I thought I would be doing more arenas and stuff, but I guess I just got caught up with everything. Again, anybody who's just lurking in chat, if you guys have any questions about Archeage in general, you're trying to like learn some more stuff. Maybe you have any questions about theory crafting or build or whatnot, feel free to ask those questions. All of us in chat can do our best to help with those questions, and you know, Archeage is pretty complicated, so it's kind of why I've been around to just help people out when the game doesn't really give you that much information. But now that we have a moment, I can actually go back and answer McFlaffy's question. So McFlaffy, if you're still here, let me pull up the chart really quickly, and I'll show you what's happening. Give me 1 second. Let me find that chart. Where did that chart go? Here it is. Alright, so this was actually a player mate chart, I believe. And I'll put it up on screen so you guys can see it. Just trying to find it first. There it is. Alright. So I have a tool for putting things on the screen, which I'm going to use now in a second. All right. All right, so McFlaffy, if you're still around, this is what happened in, for everybody, this is what happened in Korea. Actually, a lot of this is bugged. It actually didn't happen this way. So for example, they got rid of parry and evasion, and they put on focus and cast time, and the focus and cast time doesn't even work in Korea. Apparently it's bugged. So they gave focus to strength and agility, and they gave cast time reduction to intelligence and spirit, but it doesn't even work. So it's like a completely bugged patch. For anybody that says that our version of Archeage is bugged all the way, like all the time, it's a lot worse in Korea, alright? It gets pretty bad, where some of the most obvious things that you think would be so obvious in testing of a patch designed around it would work, but it doesn't. So, alright, be happy that we get what we do, with a lot of those bugs fixed by the time it gets to us. But anyways, this tells us the actual stats. So, for example, you were asking about parry, right? So the parry rate for strength and the parry rate for spirit actually look to be exactly the same for the before values of 1,000, 2,000, 1,000, 2,000. So you're good at actually getting either of those up, and you'll still get the same amount of parry. We could do a little bit of math and find out exactly if it's 0.3, like Solomon was saying. So let's see. 1,000 divided by 20.6. Actually, it's 20.6 divided by 1,000. So that is actually 0.0206. So it's about 0.2, actually, of parry rate that you gain for every point in strength or every point in stamina. I'm sorry, not stamina, spirit. 0.2 per point. Cool? Does that answer all the questions? This little graph here? This little chart? Yeah, it's a pretty big patch. Then removing parry rate and evasion from those from those stats is a really, really big deal, actually. And it'll change up the game, of course, because they keep doing that. Don't worry about this right now. This is not going to be for another who knows how long anyways. Maybe a year? I don't know. I give it 6 months to a year for sure. I still honestly do think that we're going to get the garden patch pretty soon. My initial estimate is actually still lining up with my current estimate. I still think that after the Animar patch, after this Animar event is over in, I don't know, this week's maintenance, right? I think after that's over, a new event will start to introduce us to the garden, and that'll be 2 weeks probably. That's my guess. This is all guesses, but you heard it here first, because I've been saying it for weeks. I feel like that's what's going to happen. And that will introduce us to the garden, and then maybe during those 2 weeks we'll have the PTS, and maybe like beginning of June we'll get the garden. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Of course, this is only based off of the logic of seeing that garden event item in the codex, actually. That came with us, it came to us in like a couple patches ago. It was included as a part of like, I think it was a patch 2 to 3 weeks ago, and we already got those garden events. So I feel like this makes sense. I feel like everything lines up correctly. That once this is over, that other 2 week period will start. Could be sooner than we think. But anyways, let me pull this thing off the screen. We don't need it anymore. McFluffy, you were thinking about increasing your parry, so then you could get your battle rage cooldowns refreshed, so that you can kill mobs faster, so you don't need to eat every encounter. Yeah, I think it sounds about right. That proc from battle rage is extremely powerful. Just in general, you know, anything that can proc a whole bunch of things to come back is really good. And just in general, too, if you already have ancestral skills, you could already be doing things like taking Quake Triple Slash, which is just a really, really powerful AoE as just a basic ability. It does tons of damage, especially on a crit. Things like that will help out, too. But definitely, the parry that you get from the proc... I'm sorry, not the parry that you get from the proc, but rather the proc that parry does to reduce all the cooldowns to 0, you know, it's really good. So if you haven't focused on that, go for it, yeah. It's totally worth doing. It's still worth doing in general, even for PvP, even as an endgame. And even after they, you know, reduce it from strength and spirit, you're still going to need parry in order to actually go and proc these things. So if you're still using battle rage, it's still going to be extremely worth it to get parry up as high as you can. So yeah, totally worth doing. Absolutely. I mean, I think I even have parry rate on my gloves, right? Oh no, I have focus there. Why do I have focus there? I don't need focus anymore, right? Because once they do those changes, I really don't need focus, do I? Why did I put focus here? I guess I don't know why, actually. How much focus do I have? 930. That's okay, but I'm kind of surprised that I chose to do this. I haven't really thought about my gloves in a long time. What does everybody else do? Can you not put in parry rate there? Focus. Evasion, yep, that's definitely one that people are going to be using. Evasion, let's find another melee. Abolisher, what's an abolisher have in there? Parry rate. Oh, so you can do parry rate. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Why didn't I do that already? I mean, it's nice to have focus, but I gotta think about this, actually. Alright, I'll think about it more. I don't know why I went focus. Early, too. Like, that must have been in there for a long time, and I just never thought about it. Huh. And now I'm thinking about it, and I have no idea. It's kind of stuck in my mind. How strange. Alright, well anyways, if anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask. We do our best to help with those Archeage-related things. You know, I always say this, but seriously, Archeage is extremely complicated, so, you know, what you might think is a noob question is by no means a noob question, trust me. Feel free to ask all the questions you want. I am not going to make fun of you for asking anything. Somebody else might, but I won't. And that's all that matters, right? No, I'm kidding. Nobody's ever going to make fun of you, or should ever make fun of you for asking questions in Archeage, because it's way too complicated to not ask questions. And to be fair, if you don't ask questions, you miss a lot of important things. For example, only just recently did we really make public that hitting people from a height actually does more damage, depending on how much higher you are than they are. Like, I mean, Koreans were baffled about this. Even they didn't even understand that was a thing for 7 years, you know? Because they had it longer than we did, this game. So, there's mechanics in this game that exist that people don't even know about yet. Let alone ones that have existed since the beginning of time and you'd think are so simple. Do damage from a height, do more damage, and yet was never really caught by the general public. So ask questions in this game, definitely. If you're a new player, returning player, anybody, you learn a lot just by asking questions and testing stuff, and I highly, highly recommend doing that. So, you know, any lurkers there who are trying to learn something more, feel free to. If you just want to learn more about a particular subject, just bring it up, you know. I have no problem going on and on about different things if it helps people kind of understand it a bit more. Yeah, cool. My mind's blank. I don't know what else there is to say about that. Let me finish up some of the other things that I was doing, too. I need to go to the house that I've got, my little mushroom house, and I gotta complete those quests. And again, yeah, so now is a really good time for any lurkers, anybody to ask questions. Also, I have been sitting in the official Archeage Discord, because they added new player help channels there. And I've been kind of trying to help people there as well. I give very, very long descriptions of stuff. You know, I give long-winded answers that people have actually really enjoyed. And I actually feel good about that because, you know, I'm always trying to spark people to think outside the box and not just be like, here's the build you need, here's the class you should play, right? Because the game isn't like that. The game isn't about that kind of thing. What are all these guys doing? They must have just done bunker. So, so anyways, so because I try to spark that, you know, that's why I give such long-winded answers. That's why I try to kind of, you know, give people the background of the game in order to, so that people can make their own decisions. And I've done that as well in that new player help channel. So if you want to go there and ask for help for stuff, please feel free to. This is good. Fresh fertilizer. Nice. That's really cheap. Actually, I don't think that changes, right? I think it's always going to be fresh fertilizer. Because I switched it from something else to fresh fertilizer. So now I think it's just going to be that forever, which is great. But anyways, what was I saying? So, one quest is always the same? Oh, is that true? Huh. And one of them can be re-rolled. Oh, I see. Okay, great. So then I have the two best ones then. Earth Mana and Fertilizer. It's been a long time since I've had a house that was upgraded like that. So thanks. Appreciate it. Anyway, so what I wanted to say is that, like, so I've been answering questions in really long-winded kind of answers, and people have been really, you know, thankful for that, which is awesome. One guy was really, really like, God, this, like, what he said was really actually touching to me. He came back the next day because I guess, you know, maybe he went AFK or he didn't notice my answer, but he thanked me the next day and said that, you know, the answer that I had given him, which was about, you know, kind of how to play his class and, you know, what gear to get and everything. And I gave him a huge answer, and he came back the next day and said that my answer unlocked something in his brain, or unblocked something in his brain. Which is, like, the nicest thing anybody could possibly say to a long-winded answer that I had given him, because that's exactly what I'm trying to achieve, is trying to encourage people to do things outside the box. Because not only is the game more fun that way, not only do you get to create your own builds and feel good about it, not only do you get to learn from your own lessons and not from something someone else gave you, but in addition to all of that stuff, you get pure ownership over your character. You created this character, and it's more fun that way. That's why we play RPGs. And people kind of don't realize that, right? Because Archeage is very complicated. You'd rather just have somebody tell you stuff a lot of the time. So for him to say that my answer unlocked or unblocked something in his brain was like, that's awesome. I hope that I actually do create that kind of... I hope that my answers actually do cause that for people, which is cool. And I hope people are playing the game more interestingly, because, again, like, the fact that still we have gotten to the point where no one is really playing backline support classes the way they should be. No one is really using flame wings the way they should be. Or, jeez, people don't even want to pop health lift in fights, right? Or use, like, AoE thwart for defensiveness, even though it's not that crazy, but it's still something. Like, you don't see these kind of things ever. People play frontline support, or frontline tanks, essentially, which are a little different than this. Like, they won't use wings. But you never see backline support. You never see... I don't see very many healers doing these things. And that's correct, because healers shouldn't be doing wings. They should be healing people, right? They should be putting points into things that are active abilities, which make perfect sense. And yet you see things like this all the time in Korea, in Russia as well, not as much, but at least from the streams in Korea, there are always people, maybe not necessarily running this build, but running things similar to this build, to be able to cause massive crowd control, while also helping benefit your allies, keeping health lift up all the time, running wings rotations sometimes. I mean, to be fair, in Korea, the Korean language is significantly faster than English, so if you want to get out a note, you can say it in a much quicker way, it's more defined. So, you know, I watch a lot of Korean streams, and PvP can get really loud because everybody's just talking stuff and saying things, which is awesome. I wish that we had that kind of mentality in NAEU. I wish that people just talked and said what combos are doing and who they're targeting and what to do where, right? But it just doesn't happen. But the other problem is that we just don't see these kind of builds that are backline supports, and I've been having a lot of fun playing it, but this is an example of a build that people would shun because it's not a DPS build, because it's not a healer, because it's not a tank. It doesn't make any sense, right? And yet this has been a build that is extremely powerful in PvP, because I can disable tanks completely, I can keep my team alive, I can buff everybody and then just do a bunch of other things, and then get out of the battle, use Meditate, because it reduces all cooldowns across every skill set by 15%, and then do everything again. Like, this build has been so much fun to play, especially without anybody else really playing builds like this. This has been an extremely powerful build, where I can see the results the moment that I do them. Right? The moment that I use Stillness, those people die. Like, it's obvious. It just happens, right? The moment that I use Flame Wings, I can see that people do not take damage. I can see there's an actual effect. No one within this area is getting silenced because I'm protecting them, right? Bracing Blast, I can see a tank getting pushed back into the enemy lines away from ours. There's an actual purpose to it, and it makes sense. And they're silenced for 3 seconds. So there's so many different ways that this actually does feel good. Like, I use AoE Freerunner so that people just have a little bit of a movement speed bonus with attack speed bonus for 30 seconds. It's nice. And I wish people played stuff like this more, but everybody's so focused on DPS or support or healer or whatever. Not support, but like healer support, you know, or tank support. That these are very overlooked classes that are actually really, really powerful and helpful. Another thing is that people can play this from day one. They don't need the gear for this. Really. Like, you're in back lines, you're able to help everybody before you die, no problem. So, you know, people who want to get involved in PvP early can, even if you don't have the gear for it. And it's just a great way to learn the game as well from the backlines while helping contribute massively. So, I mean, I encourage stuff like this a lot, or to think outside the box and do different things. But it just doesn't happen that often, and people feel too much like the game is always directing you to go one route, always directing you to do one thing. And it's not the case. I'm a melee. My gear is all for melee. Everything is meant for melee. It's full defense penetration build, and yet I still play this other class because I survive just fine in it. It doesn't matter that I don't have defensive stats or whatever. Right, I have Hiram gear that's pretty good for defensive stats. But I can play this no problem. I don't need gear for this. I'm not trying to do damage. And it also lets me use this Disciple Staff very, very powerfully, where I can go and petrify people within a radius, and then look away so those people get unpetrified, and then look back to catch other people and petrify those other people instead. And keep going back and forth and kind of controlling the battlefield by using this staff, which if you've never seen it before, looks freaking badass. Just to look around and be like, alright, now you guys aren't petrified, look back. Alright, go here, look back, and like catch other people, look around. It's really cool, actually, the way that this all works. So, it's been a lot of fun to play these builds, and I still very much encourage people to think outside the box and to play differently. Because I've seen the effects of that. It's very positive. Alright, I know I went on for a little bit about a rant, but all this stuff ends up on YouTube anyways, so I may as well, you know, rant a bit and hope that people get something out of it. GC is amazing too. What's GC? Clears all the debuffs? Oh, the Great Club. Yeah, the Great Club is great for the self-petrify, right? I've heard a lot of it, about that being great. There was something else, though, that I wanted. There was a club, right? The Black Dragon Club. I think it's a club. That's actually really good for healers. I just can't remember what it does. Let me look at that really quick. It is a club, right? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it is a club, yeah. What does that do? Restores health for everybody. Whoa. Wait, this can silence people? Inflict Black Dragon Silence ability for 10 seconds after being attacked. What does this one do? Inflict Dragon Tail Reaper ability for 10 seconds after. Hmm? So they... what? Wow. Okay, so this is essentially a mend. As well as a silence. Wow, that's actually kind of interesting. And this one, I think, is a slow on the target for 10 seconds. Some crazy stuff here. But anyways, there's a lot of, like, dungeon and world boss equipment that's actually really good. Yeah, the Disciple stuff is just great from the library. You don't even need to upgrade it. Just having those abilities and being able to weapon swap is awesome. It's so much easier to weapon swap between two-handed stuff. Why can't I find it? Because it's a two-handed thing. I just want to read it. Yeah, the Great Club. I haven't gotten the Great Club yet. Petrifies the caster or a raid member within 12 meters. Petrify grants immunity to all damage, but prevents the target from using skills or moving for 2 seconds. So this pretty much just clears debuffs, which is great. The only problem is you'd have to weapon swap to this, right? There's no reason to use this as an actual endgame weapon, right? Because it doesn't give healing crit rate or any of that. And ends combat. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Okay, that's actually really useful for a Soothsayer. Soothsayer, not Soothslayer. Wow. It's actually really useful for a Soothsayer. Holy cow. Soothsayer being one of the more popular choices when it comes to rezzing people from stealth. I don't really see too many people do it nowadays, but it's still good. Should I have install this or just sell it? Just Evan Stone it, whatever. RNG, I'll probably lose this. Missed the res hood, me too. Hey, I got 5, nice. RNG is, thankful. Yeah, the res hood. We used to have a, okay, so those are all gone now because of AAU. This is the only servers that, oh no, plus I guess the old Fresh Start servers do, huh? On Legacy. But anyways, AAU does not have any of the old Aurora gear at all, so no more 50% reduction in res time Aurora hood. None of that is here. That's another thing that makes this these servers a little better, is because no one has those, as opposed to them being extremely inaccessible on Legacy servers. Soothsaying isn't that popular without the Aurora hood. Yeah, I guess that's true, right? I guess that does make sense. No res gems for sleeves. The hood was crazy, right? Like that sold for thousands on Legacy still. Of course, because there's no other way to get them, you know? You either have the stuff stored up from a long time ago, or you don't. Oops. Oh, is that it? I don't have any more. Start up another stack, I guess. What else? I'll keep this ring because I want it with my other build. You sold your Legacy one? 55,000? What? Oh, Legendary, sorry. Legendary one. Holy cow. That's crazy. Okay, first of all, you got it the Legendary, which is insane. Alright. Because that thing just gets destroyed if it fails. So yeah, that's worth 55k, but holy cow, man. Jeez. That's a pretty good hood. And it's been out of like, there's no way, there hasn't been a way to get one for probably, what, 3 years now, because the Aurora stuff came and went a long time ago. Yeah, but it's not here. None of that is here. So yeah, I guess that makes sense that Soothsayer wouldn't be as popular. Definitely not during combat, because I just have not seen people do that. And it explains why. Although, I mean, you don't necessarily have to play Soothsayer, right? Because everybody uses Vitalism with Shadowplay. So really, I mean, people could be doing that, trying to get out of combat to res, but yeah, I just don't see it. It doesn't always make sense without that hood where you'd be able to res people quickly. You still have a few int versions and 1 or 2 spirit ones. Yeah, it sounds like a great time to sell them. If you wanted to make some gold off of those in your Legacy character. I uninstalled Legacy completely. I don't even want to think about it now. Whenever, like, I've already progressed on this character more than Legacy. More than Legacy in 5 years. Not just because, obviously, it's, you know, I'm not using level 30 dungeon armor anymore, obviously, but just the fact that there's so many catch-up mechanics, it's so easy to catch up in the game. You know, you're saying 1.5 million? Holy crap. Yeah, I'm glad I don't think about Legacy anymore. I do want my dragon wings, though. That's the one thing I'm really missing, is to have those dragon wings from a long time ago. An event that happened, geez, probably in just the first few months of this game's existence on NAEU. And we have never seen it since. It happened one time. And that was it. So hopefully they give us those dragon wings in some kind of form, whether it's in the Arc Pass Premium or not, I don't care. I just want it. I want those dragony wings. They're cool. It's in your back, they're great. What? What's going on over there?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's not important.
I don't know what I just witnessed. Wait, what was that actually? No,
It's just peanut butter.
Wait, why do you have...
We're out of spoons.
Alright. Artistry pays well in Legacy. What? How come? I never heard of this. Alright, let's lose a little bit in the arena. I don't know why I'm not feeling up for doing the arena as much as I used to. I guess I'm just happier answering questions and just chilling. Because only the RP peeps are left with all the land? Yeah, I guess. Although anybody can get into artistry now in Legacy, right? You just get it up to 150 or 180k. Not crazy. Although, I mean, have you seen some of the crazy, people pay 5 to 10k to make them unique songs? Oh, I guess, yeah, because you would make unique songs, so never mind. That's pretty good. Have you seen some of the videos that people have done in AAU of music? It's been crazy. There's been so many Reddit posts of, like, a couple of groups that are... I don't know whether they're writing the music themselves or not, but it's pretty good songs. Like with every instrument together and everything is properly aligned, because now you can do that in game. It's crazy. You made your own orchestra in Legacy, and you probably did it back in the day with 7 alts. Oh my god, you probably did it back in the day where you had to like make them all play music at the exact same time manually, where now you have actually the basic ability, what is it? Request ensemble, which is pretty cool with party members. Wait, party members? That's it? Oh. Wait, what do you mean the title? Which title? Yeah, it's a basic skill now. Wait, did it used to be something else? I didn't know there was something else that would let you do it. There's a title for it? Used to be linked to famed musician title. Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. I had no idea that was a thing. For max artistry. Yeah, so now it's just a basic ability. Anybody can do that. Hmm. I mean, you wrote music for people, so definitely. If you made a whole thing out of it, that makes sense. But there are RP servers here, too, and I don't know. I think artistry is one of those really overlooked things about Archeage because of just how, like, it's crazy, dude. People can actually, I don't know, you know everything about it, so it's really overlooked, and I really enjoy that. I did artistry, actually, kind of, on my main character in Legacy. Not as much as anybody else got into it, though, but it was really fun. And it's not even just about an RP thing, right? It's just a cool little thing that people can do. Which I enjoyed. Just playing music. I did translate a couple of songs from Ragnarok Online. And I was terrible at it compared to everybody else, but whatever, man. I enjoyed doing it. And it's cool to have those things in game. Yeah, that's the reason you started in the game. Yeah, there's really... I can't think of any other games that do it as well as Archeage. I'm sure that there's other ones that do. I'm actually kind of curious if others do at all. Is there any other games that do, like, MIDI files, essentially, that you can put into the game and... you know, and play music on a whole bunch of different kinds of instruments? Mabinogi. What is that? Is that a swear word in another language that you just got me to say? Whatever it's called. Mabinogi, yeah, that comes up with something. Fantasy Life. It's an MMO released by Nexon, developed by DevCat. So this game also had a kind of similar... I've never heard of this before at all. But I'm guessing, yeah, so they had a similar situation where you could actually, like, create music and stuff. Did they actually use MIDI files, though? Or did they also make their own really awkward one like we have in Archeage? I never understood why that's the case here. Man, we're still in queue. Nobody's doing sparring. Kadum? Should I be doing Kadum? So, when did Kadum start? Probably a long time ago now, right? think. Wait. Yeah, it's 15 minutes since Kadoom started. They use a similar MML format. Yeah, you're in Kadoom right now? Yux? Okay. I doubt that I'm going to get in then, since there's already people who have been in there for 15 minutes. Darn, I wish I knew about it. I don't know the timings for things. I'm always going to be terrible with timings for stuff. Unless they actually give us a system in-game that actually gives us a proper calendar with, like, UTC time also in-game, so I don't have to, like, go to a calendar over here. I'm always going to screw up these times. It's going to happen. I'm sure it's not just me. I'm sure tons and tons of players are constantly missing out, which is a shame. Since we don't have any really proper ways to display this stuff. Solomon, you made some original songs in Archeage 2. You record in your synth, load it on your PC, and convert it to MML. See, that's nicer. You're able, you kind of have a better system for it. Somebody did once make a MIDI to MML converter, right? It was years and years and years ago. Yeah, right, because everybody stores their stuff on that one web page. It's exactly it. Right, all the translated stuff. Oh, wait, hold on, what are you talking about? Oh, I'm sorry. You're linking this. You're linking the tools page. I thought you were linking the page with all the music on it. Yeah, the tools page is nice, for sure, and I definitely go to this as often as I can. But I'm not going to keep it up like 24/7, you know, with the schedule and stuff. But I totally agree with you. I should be using this. I should actually have it up all the time. It's a really, really good page. Although I just noticed... yeah, everything's on it. Configure alerts. How do I do that? Audio message. 5 minutes before. That's so cool. This is a really good page. I should be using this more often. Yeah, the MML library is what you're talking about. Hey, Yug. Welcome to the stream. How does this compare to Guild Wars 2? Yeah, I can't really give you that comparison. When Guild Wars 2 became a thing, I remember I was in college and I was sitting in classrooms and everybody around me was playing Guild Wars 2. And I played Guild Wars 1, and I felt like a nerd. And I didn't want to leave, so I didn't. And I played it for a little while, and then I didn't get into Guild Wars 2 at all. So I don't have a great comparison for you, unfortunately. But I can tell you just in general that Archeage is an extremely open-world, sandboxy game. Tons of different elements, hundreds of different ways to make money or spend your time with other people and just chill and play a video game. Very, very easy to catch up if you like PvP. And overall, really, really fun game that you can really enjoy. Just getting involved with a guild and you know, it's a very social kind of game. So there's a lot to it. I can give you specifics if you're looking for very specific things, Yugtad, but I can't unfortunately give you a comparison to Guild Wars 2 because I didn't play that. I only saw it on people's screens from anybody who was sitting nearby me in class playing Guild Wars 2 when it came out. But I totally think it's worth a try. And now that we have Archeage Unchained, where it's just a buy-to-play model, you pay once and you're able to... I don't know, you could play the game forever. I don't know how else to describe that. I feel a lot better. I don't have to maintain a subscription in order to keep things in the game. Right? I could just log in. It's a free feeling to me. So... I mean, this game also has a grind, so don't think it's over, right? But you can definitely play the game at your own pace and do whatever you want. You don't have to... Everybody complains about the daily grind and stuff, but I don't participate in those things, and I've been just fine. You get to a certain point, and you're just like, I'll pass, right?
Unit ready.
I can give you specific informations about stuff. It's hard to talk about the whole game as a whole. Solomon, what account, by the way, did you upload to Archeage MMO Library with? Because I want to look up some of the stuff that you did. And I think you could start by username. So you've been using that site because you've been trying to be relevant. Whoa, 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 whoa. I am actually really afraid of this Kadoom. Should I be taking this? Is it safe to do Kadoom this late? Just search Solomon. Got it. Do it. Okay, okay, fine. Alright, you said do it. Whoa! Okay, but it went to 10 to 26. This could be really bad. Alright, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I missed out on the first round. That's my fault. Any ground or flying mounts. There's tons of mounts. There's tons of vehicles. There's tons of boats. There's tons... I shouldn't have skipped that, because... shouldn't have skipped that. It's okay. Boats, mounts, pets. You can upgrade boats like crazy. There's a million things in this game you can work on over time. You know, there's your regular gear. There's tons of different gliders that do all sorts of different things. By the way, I recently upgraded my pet armor, and it's absolutely insane. This is new, essentially, to the game, the way the pet armor works. And so my little penguin, and I can always put this stuff on other pets, but this penguin is insane now because of it. This is PvP right now. This particular event is PvE, actually. This battlefield actually used to be a big PvP battlefield, but has changed in recent times to be a little different, so... things in this game change all the time, so, you know, it's... lots of people reminisce about old days of things. You're going to hear that a lot, because there were a lot of great days of old. This was one of them. But no, this is just a PvE event that I don't get to go into very much, because I always forget about it. What else did I miss in chat? Yux, I think Archeage is a good place right now. Compared to Legacy anyways. Archeage is in a great place right now. It's really undervalued. And by the way, the only reason I loved Mist Marrow, because yeah, people would race around in a circle constantly, like a NASCAR thing. I loved Mist Marrow because I had some of my craziest events, like, I had some of my craziest jukes and gameplay things from Mist Marrow. Like, I would do hilarious things with all my builds that were just silly as hell. And I loved it. I loved every minute because of that. But yes, it was a NASCAR event for most people. I had a lot of good memories from it, so that's why I enjoyed the event that this used to be. But you only upload like 0.1% of your songs there, Solomon. Most of your stuff is on your library and your desktop. That's okay, I'll still look at that stuff. You don't upload songs you write for people on request. That makes sense. I don't know if this is going to start because we don't have that many people. So we'll see what ends up happening. But I'm definitely going to use the Penguin because it does tons of damage in PvE because of the upgraded armor. But yeah, like, I don't know how to explain Archeage as a whole. I used to. I had a really good explanation at one point. In fact, I think Yugtad... Oh god, we don't have enough people, period, do we? That's not... This isn't good, right? This is bad. Let me just... Right? I mean, it's not... This isn't a hard event. But it's going to take forever, isn't it? This is a bad raid. Right? Right, Yux? You would know. Nice raid. I know, okay, I'm screwed. No, why did you guys do that? Yeah, it's not gonna happen. People in chat are like, rip. Yeah. Alright, whatever. No Kadoom then. Fine. I'll just wait until like 3 more people leave and then I'll go. Solo it. Yeah, alright. Yeah, just solo it. If you were in here, maybe. Yeah, so I want to give you a better description of the game, Yugtad, and I actually have some better ones on YouTube. Like, just clips, essentially, of my stream where I've talked about this a lot. That might give you a better description of things. This isn't going to happen. Try? Question mark? No, 3 people left. Alright, I'm out. 4 people left. Oh, well. What makes this my favorite? A lot of other MMOs are not... They do not give you the freedom of choice. They give you the freedom of fake choice. Where it feels like you have the option to do whatever you want, but you really don't. Now, to be fair, Archeage has changed over the years massively. You don't have as many choices as you do with gear. Okay, but with everything else, it's been mostly the same. And the reason they changed it with gear is because they wanted to make it more obvious for players and to make it a little easier to understand. And they've changed the options for gear to be different progression, linear progressions, instead of a lot of RNG and things. But this is the most sandboxy game, as Solomi says. This game gives you the choice to do absolutely anything you want without having to create different characters for very specific classes, or to create, you know, to do things or play in a very specific way. as much. You can get multiple different gear sets up if you wanted to play different ways, or you can just in general swap out different skill sets for whatever it is you want, for any kind of gameplay type that you want, depending on what you want to do, depending on the situation. You can play completely different classes. You can store up to 3 of them like I do, and swap between them very easily and be able to play these things on a whim. There's a lot to it, and the sandboxy elements of it really do stand apart in Archeage. Unfortunately, it is also part of the reason why, because there's so much freedom, it is it's easy to get lost. And I feel all too often you get players going into the game who are completely baffled by how much there is to learn, and then just leave without even making any kind of contact with anybody, right? Like, they just get confused about something and they just quit, because it's easier to quit than it is to ask questions. I feel like that happens too much, because the game does not present you with the information you need. You have to find it on your own. If you like that kind of thing, this is definitely the game for you. And if you're still sticking around here, I know you said thanks for all the info. If you're still here, Yugted, I want to give you a really crazy example that has only just recently happened. I put out a Reddit post after discovering, with a bunch of my friends from the Archeage Research and Development Discord. Actually, one of my other friends discovered it, and he brought it up to me, and we tested it. But it was not, like, 95% of this community did not know, up until when I made this Reddit post, that if you hit someone from a height, like, from a much higher height, you do more damage to them. And it scales linearly, and it's a lot more damage. And for 7 years of this game, this mechanic existed, and in general, no one knew about it. It was there. It was there this entire time, and no one realized it. This game has been out in Korea for 7 years, and even the Koreans were baffled when I brought this up. Even they were like, I've played this game for 7 years and we never noticed this? How is that possible? How is it possible that no one noticed this? So my point is with this, there are mechanics in Archeage that people have not even discovered yet, that have been around probably the entire time. This is the complexity of Archeage in a nutshell. There's complexity in Archeage in everything that you do. Like, this is the simplest thing. Like, I talked about Stagger, which is a crowd control effect in this game that people don't even know existed. And yet it's there in our descriptions of what it does, and yet it's always different, depending on what skill uses this crowd control or triggers. Like, there's so many things about this game that are just extremely complicated, and it is meant to be that way. It is meant for players to discover it, which is awesome. You don't get that in many other places. But yes, there's a lot of stuff to do. You can literally play this as a 3D version of Farmville, and then, like, if you do like PvP, you do that on the side, and then you go into, like, some crazy PvP stuff. That, I don't know, I really do appreciate Archeage for how much it is, for how complex it is, really, but it does scare a lot of people away. And so just be prepared to read absolutely everything if you do start, because it's a big deal. Read things, ask questions. I cannot stress that enough. Archeage is really, really good for the people who are ready to put in the effort of reading and understanding things and learning. It is designed that way. I think we gave a pretty good description between all of us. 3D Farmville is relaxing at times. 3D Farmville with PvP. You will see. I don't know. I like it. I've had a lot of fun in the game since the beginning. I've played pretty much the entire time, taking breaks shortly. You know, I take breaks all the time from Archeage, totally. Because I don't like getting burned out with stuff either. Oh, Dean waved at me. Where's she? Like, I don't know, people get really competitive and stuff, and that's good. There's a lot of, like, toxicity, of course, where you get with competitiveness and things, but, I don't know, I ignore all that stuff, right? That's normal for any kind of competitive sort of game. People take a little bit too seriously. But in general, I've really enjoyed Archeage, and it's been a lot of fun, so there you go. I think you've got a lot of information. I think it's totally worth the... Look, even if you play this game for, like, 3 months, I think it's totally worth the 25 bucks or whatever it is right now. And then you can come back to it at any point in time, because it's buy to play, and that's it. Alright. 2.5 hours of streaming. I am still trying to... Whoa, I need to do these. I'm getting close to 100 trials. By the way, there's a prison system in this game, too. It's a little bugged right now, but it does exist, so... When I get to 100 trials, I'll unlock the jury costume stuff, which is what this guy has wearing. And I need his pants. I need this man's pants, because this man's pants work really, really well with my costume, with my getup that I have here. And the only way this guy will give me his pants is if I do enough trials. Then he will willingly mail me his clothing, and then I can image it on my stuff. But anyways, yeah, so I am still trying to keep streams a little bit... It's not lewd, it's absolutely normal. It's totally fine. But yeah, so I'm still trying to keep these streams a little bit short. I didn't do any PvP like I wanted to today, but I don't know, I was just progressing quest lines and chilling with you guys, which I think is perfectly fine. Again, Solomie, it's good to see you again. I am going to be winding down the stream here. If there's any last-minute questions anybody has, now's a good time for those. And then I don't have a schedule yet. I'm just kind of streaming whenever I'm playing and I just feel like it. I'm not trying to build a really big audience or anything. I just hop in and answer questions. This person is... Wait, he has no guild. Who's he been killing? What is going on? This person is strange. Let me just give them a max jail time. Which is what they're writing in chat right now. Wait, hey, wow, how's it going over there? I see you, buddy. Is there anything else last minute that I wanted to bring up? I don't think so, right? I think I pretty much covered everything that I want to talk about. Oh yeah, go up to the garden, guys. You can go walk up to the garden staircase now, for some reason, but you get an achievement for doing it. So, if you're listening, you're lurking, whatever, go walk over to the garden in Eastern Hiram and just walk up to the staircase. You can do that now, it doesn't kick you out, and you get an achievement for doing that. So, you can go take a look down the deep hole of the garden. And if you're ever interested in more of the lore of the game, which there's an insane amount of, go over to my Reddit profile at GamePro03, and I have a pinned post that I made a long time ago that just kind of sums up a lot of the lore, and not sums up, but has a bunch of the different puzzle pieces of lore all stitched together there, where you can just kind of go and read up on different things that you want. I have a ton of stuff pinned, actually, to my Reddit profile, especially all the recent stuff that we figured out, about stagger, crowd control, about the height damage boost, and about how loot drop rate works. So, if you need to go take a look at those, absolutely go for it. They're all linked on my Reddit profile. I've also made videos of them on my YouTube page. I didn't want to, but I wanted to at least get the word out of these things a little bit better. So if somebody later on in time is trying to find information about these topics, they can go to YouTube and search and find those videos. So normally I don't really focus on YouTube. I'm not trying to make a big audience on Twitch. I'm just chilling and playing a video game with you guys. But that's it. I'm going to do my dailies and just chill and like eat this cookie that's been sitting on my desk for like literally 2 hours since I was given it. So I'm going to finish this damn cookie, alright? It's going to happen. And I will talk to you all, later. Thanks everybody for chilling. See y'all.